Hi, guys. Welcome to Forever Bliss Tarot with Sky. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it so much. Just a few reminders. The readings are general and they're for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but can apply to various placements in your chart. If you know your houses and your planets, keep in mind it can be past, present, or future energy that may resonate with you, may not resonate with you, could resonate with energy that is around you. So just use your discernment and don't force anything that is not a fit. So, Spirit, I ask that you cover me and the collective in your protective energy. Please return all negative energy back to its original source times 10 because we don't do bum energy. Not on this channel, not with this collective. So, guys, we are doing the September scoop since September just happened. So, I've already done Aries, Taurus, and now I'm going to do Gemini today. So, we're going to get some general messages from the tea leaf, see what comes out. Try to get some career and finance messages, but as always, Spirit could derail the entire topic and tell you what they want to know. So just be open to whatever comes out. And we're going to get started. So, Spirit, give me some tea leaf messages for Gemini. Spirit, tea leaf messages for the Gemini collective. Spirit, oh, one flew on the floor, too. So we got two so far. Spirit, give me tea leaf messages for Gemini. Tea leaf messages for Gemini. All right. So we've got about 5. So let's see what we got here. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. We also have shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. We have mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. We have sun, happiness and well-being. And we have casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Now, shark has come out in all 3 readings. And I just think that is a major, intuitive sign for September is to just be mindful, maybe of spending, be mindful of just anything revolving around money because, it's a loss of material wealth and, we like to keep our coins. So I just wanted to say that did come out 3 times in this very humongous deck that is very shuffled. So I think that is a message that we all need to know across the board, honey. Protect the bag, protect the coins, protect your peace. So we have fair woman. So there could be, if I'm reading for a male, could be someone that's coming into your life or someone that you're currently dealing with or someone that you're going to have a situation with a fair-haired woman. For my female collective, it could be a situation that you're going to have with a fair-haired woman. It doesn't necessarily have to mean like something romantic, just dealings. Dealings is very general, but we're going to figure out what the card means when we clarify. You also have mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And then you also have someone going out of your life or the end of the situation. So I'm going to move that around because I feel like all of these go together. We're going to clarify this. Let's see. Spirit, give me clarifying cards for Gemini. There we go. Got 3. So you have 9 of Cups. You have 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and you also have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So let's see. With the 9 of Cups in reverse, you're at peace with something. You're just content. Like maybe you learned something valuable. You're just in your boss energy, you're chilling, everything is straight right now, and you're just at peace, you're calm. And you also have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse though. So this tells me that you could have been in a situation you're going to be dealing with a situation where you might be a little overwhelmed, maybe overcommitted, maybe you have just gotten too many things on your plate and you're feeling a little overwhelmed, a little imbalanced, trying to do too much at once. You got the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse. That can symbolize you holding on to old ways, not letting go. You might be going in circles, maybe with something, being that you do feel overextended and like you're juggling too much. I want to clarify this with more cards because we have Mule also in Casket. Spirit, who is going to be leaving Gemini's life, Spirit? Let's clarify Casket and Mule. Who may be stubborn? Oh, that was too many. Too many. Who may be stubborn and leaving Gemini's life? These are a mess right now. Who is, there we go. Oh, all right. So we got two more. So we have Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the 10 of Swords. This seems like it could involve a love interest, and something tells me it might be a third party situation. You've got the Knight of Pentacles here. And I mean, we know what the Knight means, but you know, that just, there was a situation with this fair-haired woman, and I think you had to deal with a third party. We're going to move these around a little bit. So Knight of Pentacles, there's a situation that involves another woman. Knight of Pentacles can symbolize, you know, somebody that's just kind of aggressive. Maybe he was impulsive, a little arrogant, kind of like a know-it-all. I believe there was a situation where a third party came into play that put you in the 10 of Swords. You know, the 10 of Swords, that's all about just kind of like recovering from something, healing wounds, learning karmic lessons, you know, trying to pick up the pieces of your life. And that makes a lot of sense because you have the Wheel of Fortune here also, which can symbolize that, you know, it was a little hard to move forward because you do have it in reverse. You might have been kind of clinging to it. You might have been a little stubborn and apprehensive with even making the change because, you know, we all know how third party situations can go. It's kind of like an upheaval. An upheaval that came out of nowhere. You weren't expecting it. It shakes up your whole entire life. You have Two of Pentacles in reverse here, which you were just overwhelmed with the decision, overwhelmed with everything that was going on. Like, you know, it came out of nowhere. And I feel like you were blindsided to it, but you also do have your Nine of Cups. And I think at the end of the day, that symbolizes you're going to be okay. You know, you're going to be okay. Like you're still, you know, you're still on your boss energy, but that's not to say that, you know, you're still not really satisfied. Like you're disappointed with what happened here. You're disappointed with all that you put into this situation, only for someone to put you in an entanglement, so to speak, with another party. And you're like, wow, like, I didn't see that coming. I wasn't really prepared for it. I got thrown in the fire. You know, I was forced, got my heart broken. Heartbroken. Look at that. I was forced to have to move forward with the Wheel of Fortune. You had to make a choice. Like, you had to make a quick choice to move forward. And even though you have your Nine of Cups, there's still a sense of just absence. Like, you're, it's kind of heavy. That was heavy energy. I want to get some more clarifying cards. Matter of fact, I want to clarify with another deck. Let's see. Spirit, clarify the Knight of Pentacles for Gemini. What did the Knight of Pentacles do? Oh, so this one fell out on the floor. Spirit, let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. What happened? So you have Love and Hand of Cards came out. With Love, I feel like there was a little selfishness with this Knight of Pentacles. You know, maybe self-absorbed love, just being considerate of what his needs were. You also have Hand of Cards here, which is, you know, being strategic, having options, not showing your hand. So yeah, he was keeping secrets. There were secrets involved in this that involved a fair-haired woman. You found out, light was shed on it, put you in the 10 of swords. You were practically forced to make a choice to move forward. You got the wheel of fortune in reverse, and it was a hard choice. And even though it led you to 9 of cups, there's still residual energy there. You learned a lesson. You're at peace with it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't still sting. I want to clarify further. How is the collective going to wind up being ultimately with this situation with the Knight of Pentacles? Spirit, give me messages for the collective. Oh, mama. See, look at this. You're going to be absolutely fine. You have the Empress. The Empress, honey. You are a divine feminine. You are abundant. You're growing. You're going to evolve from this situation. It was shitty. It was shitty, but sometimes we need these types of things to happen because it's character development that leads you towards your higher purpose, your 9 of cups. But it still was a heavy situation. And even though it was a karmic lesson that was learned, that at the end of the day, I feel like you're going to be at peace with, it doesn't mean that it didn't hurt. But all of this happening is not a reflection of what a bomb ass bitch you are. Because look, oh, Empress came out, love. You are the Empress. And don't you forget that. And even if this knight chose another woman over you, that's not a reflection of you, honey. You probably already know that, quite frankly. You're like, oh, go ahead and just play with his little mediocre ass anyway, because you're an Empress, honey. And what's in store for you is much better than him. You have happiness and well-being here. Exactly, because you're in your Empress energy. So let's get some more clarifying cards for the collective moving forward from this situation. Like, what do they have to look forward to? What does Gemini have to look forward to? We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 2 of Swords. We also have the Chariot in reverse. So definitely moving forward. I mean, there is a lot of moving forward energy right here. You have the Chariot in reverse, first and foremost, which, it signifies, there could have been a little bit of, stagnation with the move forward. You were kind of stuck in a difficult situation. You had difficult choices to make. You also have the 8 of Cups here in reverse, which that's also like, fearing the unknown, kind of hanging on, might have been trying to avoid some of the bigger picture. You may have been in denial about some of this because you genuinely wanted to see the good in this man. You genuinely cared for him. You genuinely just did not want to face the fact that he was betraying you behind your back. And whatever happened, however it came out, it caused some turmoil, stress. You were overwhelmed with the fact that you had to make these choices because you have 2 of Swords. You also have 2 of Pentacles. Both are choices. So this was tough. You probably had a lot of arguments about it. 2 of Swords symbolizes communication. But ultimately, you decided to move forward. You were like, I can't stay in this energy. I am not going to be having some kind of pick me contest between you and another bitch. If you would like to consider another bitch, please consider her without me in the picture, because you are moving towards your Empress energy, mama. And I just love that for you. Let me see. I want a key message. Give me a key message for Gemini, for the Gemini collective, in regard to this situation. Spirit, what advice do you have for Gemini moving forward in this situation? Message for Gemini. leadership, mama. And that makes so much sense because you got the Empress, honey. You are a leader. You create the path. You don't follow a path. You don't share a path. You're not doing any of that. You have the opportunity to take the lead. It may be work, personal, family. You have wisdom. You have knowledge. And do what is best at this time. No more playing games. No more blending in with the pack. No more dealing with shit that you know doesn't serve your higher purpose. Shine your light and speak your truth. And that is what you're doing in this Empress energy. And I don't know if this has happened already. I don't know if this is about to happen. I don't know if this is in current energy. But with that being said, I think Spirit is guiding you towards a better tomorrow, honey, because this situation is for the birds. Like, it's garbage. Let them go do that. You already weathered the storm for this. You still on top of your game. And I think that's all that needs to be said about that. And fuck him. That's it. So we are going to now get some career and finance messages for you. Let's see. Let's see what the collective have. And I'm so sorry you had to go through that, but we all have to go through shitty things because it makes us appreciate non-shitty people more when we have to deal with some low vibe asshole that has the audacity to take us for granted, especially when you're an Empress Gemini. Like, what the fuck? But what are you gonna do? Sometimes a lesson is placed in our path because we need to learn it and we need to see certain signs so we know what to look for in the future. So we are going to take some September financial messages. Let's see what the Empress Gemini has to look forward to financially for September, Spirit. Give me financial messages for a Gemini, Spirit. Finance messages for a Gemini. Let's see. You have expression. And you also have offerings. So let's see. Expression is you need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication. With offerings, you will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. So some of you are going to be presented with a new opportunity, and I feel like it has something to do with the public, something to do with expressing yourself, your creative nature, which makes a lot of sense because you guys pulled the Empress in your last card, and she is all about creativity, all about it. Like, she is just an innovative woman, nurturing, compassionate, but innovative. She thinks outside of the box and very clever. And so I think you're going to be offered something that has to do with kind of putting that on display, putting your personality on display, putting your skill set on display. But Spirit is asking you to read the fine print on it. Like, make sure you do your research, do your due diligence, talk to your spirit team. That is the top most due diligence that you need to do when being offered anything new, because they want to see you win and they are not going to let you be handed a shitty deal. So make sure you go within, you meditate, and you talk to your spirit team to make sure this is the best approach. Give me a final career card for Gemini. Give me one more for Gemini in regard to finances. Well, they gave me two. You have manifesting and you have people skills. See? So people skills, you have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, salesperson, or head of a company. You also have manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make it happen. So yeah, somebody's about to offer you something that puts your skill set on display, puts you in front of people. Maybe you have a very personable personality. You could be an influencer, a potential influencer in the making. You may, be well spoken, be inspirational. You just really seem like you're attuned with people and someone's offering you an opportunity that's going to help grow that. And it's going to be abundant. You have manifestation here, and it's probably something you've already manifested. It's something you've been thinking about. Maybe you are apprehensive about it because, it's a little unnerving to venture in something new and put yourself out there, opening yourself up to critique, especially dealing with people on an influence level. But I think Spirit is saying you're on the right track, and this is a good opportunity. Just look at all the fine print, think it through, consult with spirit. You manifested this. You're an empress. You're creative. You embody all of the components needed to succeed in this. And spirit is asking you to trust yourself. So I loved that. That is what I have for Gemini. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If the video resonates, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps me to pick up on your energy as my collective family, because y'all like my spiritual play cousins. And I love to see it. Winning in September. That is what I'm feeling. Winning in your Empress energy, leaving douchebag energy behind, because Empresses don't do douchebag energy.